Hey guys, welcome back. Charles Damiano here from the Bruce Lee Collection, and today we got with us here James O'Connor.
James O'Connor!
Master Nunchuck Builder,
Wow!
Bruce Lee Collector,
Not only-
Painter,
Powerlifter.
This guy, man. And we got, of course, my brother Hector Martinez.
Charlie!
Once again, we're also going to be bringing Edgar Betancourt back in the picture here in a minute. But first, we're going to go over, this is going to be focusing on some Bruce Lee Nunchucks. Specifically, Enter the Dragon Nunchucks. And I'm going to have Hector.
I'm just excited.
I know you are. Go over what this is going to be all about. So how do you want to start? You want to start with that pair, and then you could tell us what you did, how you commissioned James to kind of refurbish some for you?
You know, these nunchucks here, these are made of rubber. Very solid rubber. They were made or fashioned after Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon nunchaku. But I thought these were from Dolan Sports. But James actually confirmed that these were made by...
They're Asian World of Martial Arts.
Asian World of Martial Arts. Wow. Thank you for pointing that out.
Can you hold those up in the Bruce Lee pose from... There we go. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. This is when they were trying to replicate his chucks right back in the early 70s.
Yes.
Everyone wanted the Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon nunchucks at the time.
At that time, aside from the Dolan Chucks, these were the only other replica that was marketed as a Bruce Lee replica.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
Hector, how did you get these?
I got these through a good friend of mine, Mr. Tony Valente.
Oh, you were telling me.
And Tony is a world-class kickboxer. He's a model, and he's also an actor. And he was generous enough to sell a few of his prize items, and I actually bought some of his stuff. So I want to thank Tony Valente. He also has a Facebook channel called Kung Fu Theater, which is pretty cool. Look into that.
Yeah.
Facebook, Kung Fu Theater, Tony Valente.
Shout out to you, Tony.
Yeah. He's got a great Facebook page.
So what else about these, James, now?
Yeah. Now these are very heavyweight. I remember I bought these. I think I was 17 when I bought these in
wow.
Black Belt magazine
Cool.
when they came out.
Cool.
And I got them, and I was just like, man.
And these are
so
solid
heavy.
rubber, right? Those are solid rubber.
Yeah, these are solid rubber. Yeah.
So you can
knock
still
somebody out.
still get hurt with these.
Oh,
They're not like the foam or the light plastic.
No, these
This
are
is
hard
rubber.
rubber, and they're very heavy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're kind of hard to control because of the weight. Makes
The
it a
weight.
little awkward. Yeah.
Wow.
But I mean, they're very cool. You know.
They are.
There's a stamp on them. It's got a Chinese symbol, and
Yeah.
I just actually asked my friend Min Long to translate for me, and he said it's translated as Eastern martial art.
Yeah,
So
so-
you were right, James.
Asian
Asian World of Martial Arts producer.
Yeah.
Made in Taiwan. These are made in
Yeah,
Taiwan.
that was an early company back in the 70s that used to distribute all the martial art items.
yeah,
right?
yeah,
You used to see
they
them in
were
all the
cool, yeah.
magazines back in the day. Yeah,
Indeed.
Yeah.
Wow. So then what did you do, Hector? Recently you picked up some Dolan, you had these for a while, right? Dolan Sport
I
nunchucks?
had these Dolan Sports nunchakus made in the 70s, right?
70s, yeah, 75, 6 around there they came out.
Right.
Yeah.
So I bought a pair of nunchaku from Dolan Sports years ago, and there's another pair that's in that box that was a gift from a childhood friend of mine, and he gave them to me in around 1981, 1982. Good friend of mine, Jose Rivera. Now, Jose Rivera and I, we used to go to the movies back in the 70s when the Bruce Lee films first started. So, you know, you were young, you had your own personal group of friends, and Jose was one of them. And we would never miss the latest Kung Fu release in New York City back in the 70s. So one day he walks into my place in the 80s and he goes, "Hector, I got a gift for you." I went into a store and I saw them and I picked them up, and he gave me these pairs of chucks, right? But as the years went by, I started using them. So they had a couple of nicks here and there. Some of the original paint rubbed off. So I gave them to James. James, we know the man. The man is amazing. He's a great artist. He's a restoration master.
Yes.
I mean, this guy restores things back to their original state, and he does a fabulous job by adding his own touch. So I haven't seen the finished result. I'm about to see them now.
Now,
so.
are these two
Yeah.
replica Enter the Dragon chucks? Is that what they're supposed to be?
One of them is the Enter the Dragon replica chuck, and the other one is just a great nunchuck.
Nunchucko.
Right.
Okay.
That Dolan's also put
So
out.
you take them out, James, since you refurbished these and reconditioned them, and maybe you
Woo! I'm
can tell
excited.
us what you did to get them in this kind of condition again.
So these were the original.
There they
Pick
are.
those up!
Look at that. Look at
First
that.
pair they marketed.
Wow,
this
let's hold
as,
those up.
They marketed these as the Enter the Dragon replica.
Oh man.
Brand new!
Yeah, man.
And yeah, these are really cool.
Oh, so
Wow.
these were marketed as the Enter the Dragon
Yeah,
version.
this was the first pair that Dolan's marketed. First one that showed up in the
Oh,
showed
man,
up like this in
James,
the
you
back
made
of
so-
Black Belt
oh,
magazine.
wow.
And they were sold as an Enter the Dragon
Can I see those?
replica.
What an
Nunchuck.
extraordinary job you did on
And,
those, man. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
man.
Hector, look at these, man. These are you look at
wow.
the gloss on those.
But the texture.
Man, James, they look brand new.
Oh, thank you.
So,
thanks.
what do you have? A special coat? Did you sand them? Like, what
these
did you do
were,
to
I don't know, did you
refurbish-
paint? Did you try to paint these?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, but I did a horrible job. Horrible job.
So, would you have to sand them a
Well,
little
the
bit?
paint was, there was a lot of runs in the paint,
Yeah.
and nips and stuff, so
so bubbly.
I had to sand it out, and then primer over a few spots where it went through, and then coat it. But you never get a good coat the first time.
Yeah.
So I must have sanded those about 4 times.
Oh
Wow.
my God! Wow.
To get the coat to
Thank
where
you,
it should
James.
be,
I remember you told me, Hector, they're done, they're finished. And then you wrote me again, you go, no, Hector, no. I want to do the process again. I'm like,
Yeah.
James, come on, you don't have to. You're, no.
Yeah, but to get
and
the,
look,
Oh,
that,
they're beautiful,
you can
man.
see there's still a few minor imperfections here and there.
where?
But they're,
There's no
and they're
imperfections.
almost 50
No.
years old. They're almost 50
Wow.
years old. They
Yeah.
look brand new the way you restored them. Fantastic. Wow, look at that. Hector. Hold it up, baby. Give us an Enter the Dragon pose. Ah!
Mamma mia!
Woo!
These are so great. Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
Thank you,
those are
James.
really cool.
Thank you so much.
Now let's see.
I was loving having them at my house.
Wow.
What's the other pair he gave you to refurbish?
And then these were chucks that they marketed later on.
Oh, man.
And they came up with this unique swivel on these.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah,
It's a big
yeah.
two-way swivel. It swivels this way and
Yeah.
then this way.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
was unique to these chucks.
Yeah.
And
Look
they're
at
just
that.
very odd. When they first marketed these with this piece here, this big bolt in here was splitting the wood.
Oh,
So
wow.
That's why they added these caps on to hold
Right.
it
Oh, so it
together.
didn't split.
Yeah, they were having an issue with the wood split.
You don't want nobody, knocking themselves
So let's
out.
hold those up. Let's see how those.
Wow, James, look at that, bro.
Yeah, these are cool. I mean, these are long.
Are these another Dolan product?
Yeah, these
They
are
were.
Dolan. Yeah, these are what they were starting to come out with afterwards.
Man.
And they put some grooves in here. They almost look
Yeah.
a little bit like Chinese Connection.
Yeah.
right?
Wait a minute, they came all the way up. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. Because it has the grooves at the bottom.
And
Yeah.
they're thinner. There's the sticks are much thinner than those.
Yeah.
Than these, compared to these.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. But they're still beautiful. Wow, man. What a beautiful refurbishing job, Jane. And what was the
Yeah.
condition of these like, Hector? Were they
Well,
black?
it
But they
had-
were scraped up?
It had significant paint
Oh, it
loss
did.
on the bottom.
Yeah, it was a lot of paint
Yeah.
that was chipped off,
Chipped
a lot of
off.
natural wood coming through. Mm-hmm. So I gave them to Deb and I said, "Here, you want to sand these out?"
Oh,
Yeah,
you went
did
with
I?
them? Wow.
So she sat there in a recliner chair and just
Wow.
sanded out, smoothed out all the chips.
Her name
and
is
everything.
Debbie?
Yeah.
Debbie,
Shout out!
you're the greatest.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Wow.
Thank you,
She
Debbie.
likes doing that meticulous
Yeah,
work,
wow.
so-
Just beautiful. What do you think, Hector? You excited, man?
Man.
Yes, it's beautiful. You gonna put them in your display?
Yeah, these
Yeah.
are on my display case. James, this is the way they were originally presented to me.
Wow.
But even better now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the modern touch.
Man, well, James, you're really masterful
Awesome, brother.
in the
Awesome.
chucks. If you guys want anything refurbished by James, you can reach out to him. He also makes the most unbelievable replica chucks from Game of Death, Enter the Dragon, Return of the Dragon, Chinese Connection that Bruce Lee used in the films. You can reach out to him at James O'Connor 781 or 871?
871.
James O'Connor 871 at yahoo.com, and he could discuss the details with you, and he's very reasonably priced, and he does an amazing job of either refurbishing chucks that you already have or any new ones that you want to
There we go.
purchase. Look at these, man.
Hey, put those around your neck.
Woo! I feel like I'm in the dungeon with Bruce sitting there right after he battled with the guards.
Isn't it?
All right, well, this was a fun episode, but we're not done yet because we're gonna bring our other Bruce Lee brother back, Edgar Betancourt.
Edgar!
He has a couple of surprises and gifts for James and wants to present some items to us here for the first time. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Wow!
All right, let's get Edgar.
Oh, man. James, you outdid yourself.
I'm so glad.
Hey guys, welcome back. So we just got Edgar back in the episode here with us.
Edgar!
Yes! Our other Bruce Lee brother. The community is growing here, man. Look at this.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Look at this.
4
Jimmy.
big kids.
James, we don't even fit in the frame.
Yeah, so we just finished filming our Nunchuck episode with Hector and his Enter the Dragon chucks that James O'Connor refurbished for him.
Oh, man.
And I heard you also got a
Yes.
pair from James.
You know, James came to one of my gigs.
Oh,
with his
okay.
wife.
Oh, wow, I didn't know
You
that.
saw him perform?
Yeah,
Wow.
and at the end of the night, he asked me to make sure that I see him at the end of the night.
Oh.
And he presented me with the replica Enter the Dragon.
Oh,
Whoa.
I was so happy.
another nice gesture from
So,
the
I'm-
brotherhood.
so I said to myself, listen, no good deed goes undone. I really feel like I have to do something. I have to present him with something,
man.
you know? So I got a couple of things that I want to give him. Not
Wow.
that. Do not touch this.
No?
That's later.
But hold on a second. You got Dracula in here?
Well, if it was, it'd only be his hand or something like that. But anyway,
I
I
get
just
you.
wanted to give Jimmy a couple of things that I
Jimmy.
felt like he could put in his man cave.
Oh, cool.
You know, I got a couple of these
wow.
Nice, man.
in a series here.
Oh, man.
Let's show that, James.
Wow.
Oh, look at that. A series of
Photos with Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris.
in action, giving
Action,
those.
man.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah,
I
that
like
is
the way you
really
put that
nice.
together,
Yeah,
bro.
you did a nice job on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That
really
is
nice.
pretty
You're an
nice.
artist in your own regards.
Yeah. And then I know that you're a big fan of Five Fingers of Death.
Look at that,
am.
man.
I
Right?
am.
So I actually found a nice lobby card. This is the
Oh,
that's
yes.
the real deal.
That's an
I
original.
like that.
It's an
Cool.
original
You can see
lobby
the
card.
trampoline.
That's great.
Oh,
man.
wow.
I remember this photo. Yeah.
Lonely.
Yeah, I remember this picture.
Hey, you found an original.
Yes,
With the,
it is
Yeah,
an
with the
original.
slugs.
with the
Yes,
slugs.
with the
Look
slugs.
at that. Yeah,
really
that's an
nice.
original lobby photo.
Yeah, look at that. With the slugs at the bottom.
Wow.
Behind the
man.
scenes, right? Of him
Yeah.
doing the
Behind the
trampoline.
scenes.
Very
Really
welcome.
cool.
That's
Wow,
probably
that
like a
is
rehearsal or something, right? That's rare.
Who-
That's like a rehearsal
who
shot.
was the star in that movie?
Lolier.
Loli.
Wow.
Also known as Loli.
And then lastly,
Yeah.
Wow.
Very nice.
Look at
Wow.
that, James.
Cool.
since you're a good,
It's gonna look good in your.
you're the big fan of the kung fu genre in itself, even
Wow.
without Bruce Lee, all the
terrific,
other
brother.
movies.
This is
So I
terrific.
found this poster and I said, this
Wow,
one's
look
for
at that,
you,
man,
man.
So nice.
So lastly, here's a really cool poster.
Oh, wow!
Please.
Ron Van Cleef and Carter Wong.
Carter,
Yeah.
wow.
Wow, that's the Way of the Black Dragon.
There it is.
Yeah, this is a Turkish poster.
There you
Is
go.
it?
Yeah,
Is
the
it?
Way of the
Wow.
Black Dragon
Yeah.
from Turkey.
I hope you have room for it.
Here it is. Look, look.
Oh, yeah, Ron.
Renkli, Turkey.
Oh, Turkish. That's nice, man.
Wow, man.
I
that's
thought the
really
artwork was really good on it,
is.
you know?
That's an awesome poster,
That's
bro.
cool.
And
One of my favorite films.
This
And
is
it's
Way
for
of the
you
Black
too.
Dragon.
The Way of the Black Dragon. Yes, indeed. Yep.
yeah.
Very nice, man.
Filmed in the Philippines.
Yes. So
Yeah,
that's that.
wow.
And then lastly,
You know, Carter Wong is coming to New York, to New Jersey in March.
he's doing a signing?
Carter Wong, yeah, he's coming to a show. I'll let you know about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Awesome.
James, you got a lot of nice gifts to bring home with you, man.
Wow, man.
Okay, now.
So
Congratulations.
let's open this last.
All right,
Lastly.
Dracula.
Tell us
Yeah.
behind this. What's the story behind this?
The story behind this is that I found a guy online that I was just surfing and I found something that he had done 3D print, okay? And then when I saw it, I said to myself, oh my God, he made something that's an iconic to the martial arts cinema.
Wow.
Okay? Probably one of the fiercest weapons ever created. Okay?
Man. Hold on
And
a
he made
second.
a replica.
Hide behind James, man.
Okay? So I contacted him and I asked him, can you do this for me? Okay? I went through a series of emails and discussions and everything like that. He was able
Right.
to produce this for me. Okay? There's 3 phases to this. He did the phase 1 in the cooperation with him, and then the phase 2 is here. Phase 3, great that Jim's here.
Wow.
Because he's going to be involved with phase
James,
3.
are you all right? You all right?
Okay?
You okay?
Now,
Yeah, I'm all right.
I need you guys to close your eyes.
Okay.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to
Okay.
open it up. I'm going to put it right on here, and then I'm going to tell you guys to open your eyes.
Are you okay?
That's
okay.
serious. This is
Okay.
serious, okay?
right.
Okay?
All right, we'll close
so
our
do it
eyes,
right now.
right?
Close
Okay.
your eyes.
All right.
Right.
They're closed.
I
They're
just want to
closed.
make sure before you do this that my insurance covers it.
Yes.
Okay, here we
Everyone's
go.
insurance.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Everyone,
Close them.
Close your eyes. Okay? Close your eyes. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Open your eyes.
No! No!
Yes.
No!
The Han
Wow.
No, you did it!
replica. Oh, man.
No!
Enter the Dragon.
I can't believe you
that.
did that.
Is that a 3D replication
Yes.
of the?
It's a replica of the. Watch it because it's still in pieces.
Oh, right.
The replica of the George Lee made. Hans weapons.
Hans-
The blades.
I
the
can't
deadly
believe
blades.
you did this,
yes,
bro.
Yes.
Nice.
Now I'll tell you more of the story. The story started with him having a 1/6 scale of this. It started out as 1/6.
Small.
Wow.
It was for our figures.
For an action
And then I
figure. Look at that.
contacted him and I asked him, can you make this 1/1?
Wow.
And he said, absolutely. Now the thing was is that the original one at 1/6 scale
It's
was
little,
huge.
tiny.
Right.
You know, it's
Yeah,
tiny.
yeah,
You can't
yeah,
see it.
yeah.
But if you can see, I coordinated with him and communicated with him to make sure that he did the ricasas and that he did the blades the right way.
It's-
You see,
Wow.
Yeah.
and that he also did the 2 screws in here.
He's got the screw.
And the 2
man.
screws on here. The bolt that's here. This thing comes
bolt.
apart, you know, so it comes
Oh,
apart.
there you go. There you go.
So he
Yeah.
snaps his hand in.
Yeah.
When he's in the mirror room with
Wow.
Bruce.
Wow.
And then these blades come out for now, you know, because you're going to have to paint them.
Okay.
Oh,
Here we
wow.
go.
You're
We're
going to do it.
commissioning you now.
I challenge, can you do this, Jim?
Yeah.
Good.
And then we're gonna show the finished product in another episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And then
guys,
we're gonna close our eyes again
yes,
and open it.
to see the final product. Oh, that's beautiful though,
No,
Edgar.
Edgar,
Man, wow.
Edgar, I gotta give it to you, man.
Yeah.
Now,
Wow.
Yeah, wow, that's really
I'll
cool.
let you
man.
guys know later
That's really
if you
cool.
want to contact the guy.
I want
I'll
one.
tell you.
I want
Listen, I'll tell you more about it afterwards, and then you guys can decide you know,
Okay.
whether you want to
I
go.
I want to
yeah,
see how it
yeah.
looks after James paints the blades.
Bro, that's
silver.
gonna be crazy. James, you could do that.
And what color was
These-
this again? Was this
This-
black?
It was silver.
This
Metallic.
is, okay,
The whole
I'll tell,
thing.
I'll tell you right
Yeah.
now. These are actual, you know, they would be considered just culinary blades.
Right.
Okay. This is aluminum here.
Aluminum.
This was made by aluminum. And then this piece right here is a piece of steel or something that he had.
Yeah.
And this was black. This is the chrome bolt, actually. So this is aluminum, and then you have the blade.
So
you have
when you
a couple
see
of
this on
colors.
Hans' arm,
Yeah.
it's from this point up, right? It's
Yeah,
from-
and
this is all silver. You're saying it's all steel.
Well, this is the actual
Blades,
like
yeah,
I
yeah.
think George Lee had this chassis opened, and then he just had the blades in here,
Right.
You know,
In
and then
spaces.
he attached them, and then he closed it up, and then just put this bolt in here and
I
everything.
didn't know George Lee made that.
I didn't know George Lee made that.
Yeah.
Why
Wow.
he did. You're
Yeah.
just gonna have to watch Enter the Dragon again.
Three
So
of
you
them,
get the right color.
three of them were made. This
Wow.
one was sold on auction, I
Oh,
think,
wow.
in 2004 or something
Oh,
like that.
man.
And this is where I got the pictures from.
Oh, okay.
And they gave you the exact sizes of it,
well, this is beautiful.
which
Edgar.
I'll send to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Isn't that great?
Wow, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question. Are you planning on having James paint some blood on it?
I don't know about that. Should there be blood on it? What do you think?
I would put blood on the tips.
As you go, James, let us
Yes.
know what you think. Okay?
You know why? Because it would be
look
Bruce
cool.
Lee's blood.
It would look cool.
It would be Bruce's blood.
Yeah.
Right on the way in the movie after
Yeah,
he sliced
he
his
slices
brain.
Well, sure. I mean, look. If
I
you
would
think
put blood on.
Was there blood on it? If you
Of
look
course,
at it,
that
course there was blood.
There was blood on the tips of that, right? All right, well,
There were bloody blades.
guys,
bro.
we're gonna do a masterful job on this, and then we're gonna show you guys in another episode the
Finished
final finished
Phase
product
3.
of Hans' blade.
The blade of death.
The blade of death in the mirror
The
scene
most iconic.
from Enter the
Weapon.
Dragon. Wow.
Incredible.
That is
man.
pretty good, man. I'm glad you surprised us with this because I had no idea
this is-
what you were gonna pull out of that box.
Man, it's so accurate.
Yeah.
It's so accurate.
I went back and forth with, his name is Gary Stair.
Gary
Stair.
Stair.
And I went back and forth with him and made sure that he had these corrections.
Really nice.
I would send back corrections.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Hector's already adding it to his collection.
Oh, I'm going back to my old ways.
So,
Sorry.
why don't we just pull out these real quick,
Oh,
since you
okay.
have a few other items here that
Yeah.
you brought by. I don't want it to go to waste. Why don't you show us what you picked up here?
Sure. Well, you know, Jesse Odawa had this on Facebook a couple of weeks ago, and it's something that I had picked up, and she had some other issues that were attached to it. I really don't know too much
Jesse,
about it.
Jesse!
But this
Yeah, that's
was,
great.
there's no
Happy New
barcode.
Year.
There's no barcode, so that means it's vintage.
No, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
vintage. This came out. This is part of the CB magazines that came out. These are beautiful. These are very vintage from the early
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah.
And such a nice copy.
Yeah, they're all. It's really
Yeah,
nice.
it looks
condition.
mint.
Wow.
Yeah. Corners are sharp and.
Johnny, you got the collection.
Oh yeah, I got this whole collection. These are
He's got-
beautiful.
yeah,
These
he's
are
got
beautiful.
that.
And then
Wow.
another thing I found was a Mexican game of death.
I love
Oh, very nice, man.
That's
yeah.
that's
Nice here. And the funny thing was, I had a conversation with Hector, and I said, "Wait a minute, it says Chuck Norris here." But
Yeah.
then Hector reminded me that Chuck Norris was in the beginning of Game of Death.
Correct.
Oh right.
Because they had
The opening of Way to
opening
Dragon.
credits.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not fooled.
Yeah,
They didn't fool
So
you.
you got Damiano Sano here, and you got Bruce there. Ready?
Read it in Spanish. Read
Yeah.
it.
El Juego de la Muerte.
Did you hear that, Ice?
There we go.
El Juego de la Muerte.
The Game of Death. Another nice one.
And
Wow.
then I found
Nice.
another piece of artwork
Oh,
from Neil
wow.
Adams. The first cover of Deadly Hands of Kung Fu.
Oh, beautiful,
So
man.
here's the original. Here's the cover.
Neil
Yeah.
does incredible work.
That's the cover.
Man.
With all the deadly hands and
Yep.
the lettering and everything. And
You know,
here
that's
it is.
issue number 1.
Yes,
That's the first issue. Yeah.
Issue number 1.
That's the first issue. Yeah, that's a great issue. That's in great shape. And then this is the cover that
And this
that
is
Neil
the cover,
Adams put
yeah,
together.
much bigger.
That's
and
so
what's
cool.
cool is that I didn't really notice until afterwards that it looks like it's in the Enter the Dragon basement.
Yeah.
Oh, the dungeon.
Oh,
Oh,
it
the
does
basement.
look that way. You're right.
Yeah, you're
the
right.
caves and the
Yeah,
Look
cavern.
at the control room.
Yeah, the control room with the broken glass, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I never knew that
I never
either.
paid attention to it.
Those
So
are
that's
cool.
pretty cool.
And these always had an article in the middle,
Yes.
like what whatever the newest Kung Fu
Correct.
movie was that
Yeah.
came out, which was really cool.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
love this beautiful artwork, and it's a good it looks cool.
that's beautiful.
It's pretty close to Bruce, you know,
Yeah.
and that's what they wanted to
beautiful.
do. They wanted to put Bruce on there.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Deadly Hands of Kung Fu.
Of Kung Fu.
Yeah, these are great.
Great issues.
All right. Well,
Deadly
thank
Hands
you.
of Kung Fu.
Thank you for bringing this.
One more thing.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Here we go.
You might as well show it.
We might as well have fun.
Oh, wow.
Not only is do I find
Look at
Bruce
this,
Lee
look at
stuff,
this.
but I also find Spider-Man doing some kicking
Look
here.
at this. Who's seen this before, guys? Spider-Man doing the full sidekick.
Yeah.
Wow.
This from 1977, I believe. It's from the Spider-Man TV show.
Wow.
And somewhere overseas, they made a movie out of, I guess, maybe 2 episodes or
Wow.
something
I
like
didn't,
that.
you ever see this?
No.
I never seen
I,
it.
Wow.
I've never seen it. And once I saw Spider-Man on it, I said, hey, gotta get it.
Wow, it's
What
really
country?
nice.
Oh, that's Turkey.
Oh yeah. And it's nice and vintage too. It's got like that vintage quality to it.
Yeah.
I mean,
What a
even though
beautiful-
it has a little rip there, that's a missing piece there, but it just looks awesome.
That's
it really
okay.
It looks great.
Wow.
I just love it.
Orunchek Adam Dragona Karasi.
There you
That
go, man.
means
There you go.
Spider-Man's Dragons Challenge.
Well, guys, this
Nice,
is great,
man.
Edgar, man.
Good for you, Edgar.
We hope you enjoyed this kind of mixed episode. We covered Enter the Dragon Nunchucks, refurbished chucks that
Wow.
Jimmy O'Connor puts together. Contact him if you want to pick up a pair.
The iconic weapon.
The iconic Hans blade from the mirror room that Hector's shaving his head with.
Remember the Afro pics? When I had an Afro, I used to.
And a couple of nice items
Remember
that
that, Jay?
Edgar
Leave it in the
recently
back of
picked
my-
up. Some
stick it in
Neil
the back of
Adams
my-
artwork.
Yeah.
Game of Death picture, small lobby card here.
Gifts for Jimmy.
Gifts
Wow.
for Jimmy. This was a great episode, man. Thank you for sharing
You're
that with
welcome.
us.
You're
and
welcome.
surprising
Edgar, great
us with all
job.
that.
Great job.
And James,
Really
thank
cool.
you. I'm glad we have you on the channel, man. And Hector, What can I say, man?
Charlie!
What a way to start the new year out, man! Dolan Chucks in the work. All right, guys. Well, that's it. We're going to be signing out today. As always, we're going to say, have fun collecting, and we'll see you guys next time.
God bless.
Peace.